Hi guys. Last week was a pretty busy week for me, which hasn't been that busy lately. So it was quite good, pretty stressful, but also kind of awesome. I had to cram a good sort of week's work into a few days this week. I put in extra hours, and I was pretty knackered. And also had see, air conditioning. Finally had some air conditioning put into the front two rooms because oh god, it's just crazy in here in summer. Hence why the room's a mess. That's my excuse for today, is because I had to rearrange things for the air conditioning guy. But yeah, by the end of the week, so Friday to Monday, we went away to the Gold Coast for Mark's birthday. And I just thought I'd make a little video of that adventure. Enjoy. So we're at the Watermark Hotel for Mike's birthday. Happy birthday! It's his day today. What do we think of the room? Indeed. It's a bit 80s. And yeah, we've got these fantastic doors. They work. And this bathroom is pretty fucking hideous. What the hell? Nothing says the beach like seashells embossed in my glass shelf. Look at the tiles from the 90s, maybe 80s, 90s. And is that meant to be onyx or something? Oh, that is, no, I think is that fake? No, I think that's real stone, but that's fake. What the hell is that shit? Casino bloody carpet. Chipped veneer. I feel like I'm that guy on was it Hotel Rescue or something?
It's Hotel Impossible, you idiot!
However, there is quite a lovely view, although it would be nicer if there was a friggin' balcony. So they're charging us $20 a night for parking, so effectively we are 170 or something a night?
Yeah, plus 20.
Oh, so it's $190 a night to stay in this place. Yeah.
And this vinyl faux snakeskin headboard was like resting your head on the aerobics toned buttocks of Crystal Carrington on a sexy night. The art was hideous, the lamp was stained, this wood was just painted on, this throw should have been thrown out, and the air conditioner and the fire alarm were archaic.
Yet. A multitude of teas to choose from. I seriously thought there was nothing here. It was like they didn't even give us a wine glass. Nice one.
My slippers bring all the boys to the yard.
If you enjoy your stay, review us at What If We Don't? Smells of musk and roses. Let's go eat. Fake smile.
We found this awesome little pub that sold beer and a schooner for $15. It's awesome.
But yeah, the beach is definitely worth it. It's lovely, isn't it? That's how Mark judges whether a stand on a beach is worthy. If it squeaks. So much nicer here than it used to be.
So after all that, it was back to the hotel for a swim and a spa. Okay, so I mocked the room in the Watermark, but downstairs was actually really nice. They'd refurbed the whole thing, it looked beautiful, and the staff were really friendly. They had a happy hour from 4 to 6 most nights, which meant drinks were only $5, and tapas plates were like $10.
These cheese twists seem to have opened themselves. How did that happen? So how many people have said on Facebook for your birthday?
None.
Because, like, surely it would come up in notifications for everybody.
Well, that's what I thought. That's what I'm trying to check now to see whether it tells me when it's my birthday.
Because otherwise... Oh, but then again, we're quite a far ahead of the UK, aren't we? And most people who do would be in the UK.
No, that I can understand. That's not a problem.
But to all Australian friends who haven't wished Mark a happy birthday at this point in time, you suck!
We started the next day at Marina Mirage at the farmers markets, where we bought these incredible rice paper rolls. They were honestly the best ones I've ever tried, and it was a pretty good spot just to sit and have some food. It was shaping up to be a rainy day, but we decided we'd go to SeaWorld. I'm not a huge fan of seeing dolphins performing tricks for tourists, so it was a real dilemma about whether or not we would actually go. But we were given free passes for Christmas, so we went along and basically steered clear of all of the showy stuff. SeaWorld's actually quite fun, especially for kids. Not so much for us because we don't fit in many rides. I thought we would get on this jet ski one, but apparently our legs were too big for this one. We couldn't fit them in. If I was a tall guy even, I wouldn't have fit in. Don't worry, I'm not crying discrimination or anything. I mean, when you get as fat as I am, you've just got to accept these things. But I do think if you want a successful theme park, you really should design your rides to kind of fit everyone. I mean, obviously, if you're the size of a house, you're not going to be able to get on a roller coaster for it to be safe. But I'm not the size of a house. Not yet. So anyway, the aquarium there was really quite amazing, completely amazing and hypnotizing and worth the admission price alone.
That big wave.
Smiling. And he's waving. And we're anthropomorphizing fish.
There wasn't really much else there for adults who didn't have kids to do, I gotta say. Oh, they're so cute, man. But there were definitely plenty of cute animals to look at. The only problem was I was constantly torn between like loving seeing them up close, but also just feeling really sad because effectively they're in jail. I mean, as beautiful as the habitats are, and they really are well done and they're well kept and all the animals are looked after, they're effectively in jail and they're trapped, and it seems really sad. Obviously some of the smaller animals and the fish and stuff, they seem to be fine, but the larger animals, intelligent and predator type animals, like I guess even the sharks, you know, the dolphins, it just seems odd seeing them in jail. There were polar bears too, and they just looked really tired and really hot, and I don't really think they're made for Queensland weather. That aside, there's definitely fun to be had there. Do you want to crank, Mark? Crank. You need to crank for me. Got me! Mark wanted to go on one of the Gold Coast trams, so we did. Don't you hate these vinyl wrap advertising things? It's so annoying. You're on a tram.
Nothing on a tram.
Yeah. Earth, sea and sun, they said.
I'm in Miami, bitch.
Setting up the markets. How amazing is this skateboard? I mean, it was a total impulse buy, especially since I don't skate. We went along to see a $1.5 million prize home on Kira Beach. Go on, carry on with your whinging about how horrible this apartment is.
It's not horrible, it's just not quite thought through. I mean, you're spending a huge amount of money, and I expect it to be a bit better quality.
Because, yeah, this is awful.
So downstairs there was this awful bar pub, and I had these horrible eggs, and Mark couldn't stand his breakfast burgers. So I finished my mango lassi, Mark paid up, and I thought, let's get out of this dump. Setting my sarcasm aside, we crossed the border into northern New South Wales to Cabarita Beach, which, as you can see, is absolutely lovely. Mark was so relaxed he fell asleep while I took embarrassing selfies. Another bar, more beer, more food, and out of there. Koala Noogie! Okay, I think by now you're getting the gist of the holiday. It really was fantastic, and I don't mean to brag, but suck it, bitches, we had a great time! Oh, if you insist, man. But all good things must come to an end, so we headed back to Brisbane, where the traffic lights were set to disco. We stopped in at DFO, where they sell watches with no time, and I bought some new sunglasses. I didn't buy this barbecue going cheap. I love being a sign.
Table vice.
You will be with me in paradise.